Welcome. This is Jonathan O'Connell with Glory to Glory Designs. Today I am going to demonstrate step by step how to build the bird feeder house. Shouldn't take too long as you keep in mind the orientation of everything and notice the notice that the F and the B, the front and back, left and right, need to line up with the front, back, left, and right. So when you set it down, you'll want to set it down just like that so that you can see each letter normally. So you'll set that down. Then you'll take the one with the R on it, and the R will go on the inside. See, I've cut it so that it matches the little bit of curve that it has. And you'll do the same on the other side. Now I did already pre-drill, so putting the putting the nails in should be pretty easy. You may need help from your mom or dad so that you can maybe have someone or a sibling help you hold it while you put things together. Make it a little bit easier on you. So you're going to want your hammer, my cute little pink hammer. I'm going to press it in there. And because I already drilled it, it should be able to go in a little bit before even hammering it. And if you need to, scoot it to the edge of the table, and then you can hold it, and then you can hammer it. And now you can't really see. So if you scoot it to the edge, that way you can hold it and hammer it at the same time. And then you'll want to put all three of those nails in and hammer them until that nail head is all the way flush to the outside of the wood. Okay? That'll make sure that it's got a good hold in the wood. So you're going to do that on both sides. Just do one side at a time. After you get that nailed in, you're going to find your front side, okay, and all the pieces that are marked like that, they're going to go on the inside, and it's going to be up. So you'll be able to see the F for front and turn it around, and if you were on the other side of it, you would be able to read it. So if I turn this around just like that, you're going to be able to read that it's an F. So you want it to be upright. That'll make the holes line up how I drilled them. So then you'll nail that in. If you already have the sides nailed on, you could easily just lay it down like that. And you can nail it in. The only reason I'm not doing this right now is because this is a kit that's going out already, so I don't want to drive the nails in because it'll be hard for me to take it apart and then give it to the person. And then you'll do the other side. So you see how the B is upright. Put it on the other side. And like I said, you can just take the nail, and you can get it started. So you see how it's just a tiny bit of it is sticking out, just the pointy tip. Then if you do that, if you did that on all 4 of them, get it started where just the pointy tip is sticking out, then that will align into the holes I drilled, the small holes I drilled into the wood. That way you have your perfect alignment. And then you flip it on the side, or have a sibling or a parent help you to hold it so that it's not moving all around the place. Okay. Then you'll do, this is the roof, okay? So you have the front roof piece and you have the back roof piece. The front roof piece will go on there and it'll be flush at the top, okay? Meaning that you want it to be the same level as the very top there. And then you see those 2 lines, that shows where you want that to line up at, okay? And that's what I mean when I say flush. So it's gonna go on there, just like that. And you can do the same thing with the nails. You can hammer them in so that just the pointy part is sticking out. Then you can put it in the little holes on there and it should align pretty easily, pretty well. Then after you do that one, let's turn this so you can see it better. And this one will actually go over top of the other one. See that? And then that is flush with the side of that first roof piece. And the same thing, get your nails started, that way everything aligns easier. But right before you nail it in, look underneath and make sure those lines are lined up with the side, with your side walls. That way the nails go in the right spot. If it doesn't, it's okay. If you happen to nail it into a spot where the hole isn't, you can probably just pull it out and you can try again. And then this is your hook. This, all it does is screw in. So righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Make sure it's turning clockwise. If you look at a clock, you'll see the hand moves this way, right? And then counterclockwise is how you loosen it. So you're gonna wanna turn this clockwise and drive it in all the way until it can't go any further. You can even go a little bit extra if you want. Just don't go too far extra, then it'll just spin and fall out later. So you wanna turn it. You want to turn it until it's about like that, probably might be the best. And then you'll have a piece of rope. Let me grab the piece of rope and I'll show you. All right, you'll have a piece of rope. Put it in there. Have mom or dad help you tie a knot. And then you can take that piece, string it over a tree branch or wherever you can hang it. And then all you do is you put some bird seed into the bottom area. Let me assemble this super quick. Sorry, I know I probably should have built another one right now so I could demonstrate it better. I promise once you get this all put together, it'll be super stable. So this will give you a better visual anyway with the roof off. So you can put bird seed right there and the birds will come land on these sidewalls. So the sidewalls hold the bird seed in there, and it'll also give them a spot to land while they eat. And then your roof will guard the bird seed from any rain and snow so that it doesn't just get all nasty with water. And there you go. Once you got all that put together, have mom or dad help you tie that knot onto the hook. You could do a simple knot. You could do it just like that. Put it through the hook, of course, and then just make it real tight, and then you could leave the extra on there, or you could put some super glue on there maybe, and that way it doesn't come undone. And then do the same thing. Throw that over your branch, or hopefully you have a little tree you can put it over or put it under. Might be the ideal spot. Then you do the same thing. Wrap that around the tree branch, and then you can tighten it around the tree branch, and then put a little super glue, or you could, even if you wanted to, if you have tape, you can make it super easy. You could put these together just like that, and then take some tape and real tight a bunch of times you could wrap it. That might work, but it could also loosen and slip out. So have mom or dad help you to figure out the best way to fasten it to a tree, or if you have a hook on your house maybe, or wherever. And you could just even go like not do the hook at all, and you could just set it on a table or wherever. Anyway, thank you for getting the bird feeder kit, and I hope that you enjoyed putting this together, and I look forward to you in our next class. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.